Hi, kindergarten. It's Mrs. Balding. I hope everybody's doing well. Miss you guys. I wanted to read you a book tonight. It's called The Honeybee and the Robber, and it's by one of my favorite authors, Eric Carle. For those of you that were in my art class, you know that I like books that have pop-up stuff and slide things. This book has that, so I really like this book. So, The Honeybee and the Robber. In a hive inside an old hollow tree there lived a honeybee. With her lived many, many other bees. One warm morning the air was filled with the sweet smell of flowers. The honeybee and her sisters flew out of the hive. The flowers opened their petals to welcome the honeybee. Inside each flower was a tiny droplet of nectar. With her long tongue, the honeybee sipped up a little nectar. The honeybee flew from flower to flower, gathering nectar. When she had gathered enough, she started to fly back to the hive. A hungry bird swooped down and tried to catch her, but the honeybee was too quick. Bees are pretty quick. Then the honeybee was thirsty. She flew to a pond to drink some water. A hungry fish and a hungry frog both tried to catch her, but the honeybee was too quick for them too. I love this page. Look at the butterfly, guys. So many colors. That would have been fun to make in art class, wouldn't it? Then a butterfly fluttered by. "Let's play," it said. And together the honeybee and the butterfly danced in the sky. "I must go now," said the honeybee after a little while. "The baby bees must be fed and honey must be stored." The hive in the old tree was a busy place. Bees were coming and going. At the entrance to the hive stood a guard bee. "You'd better be careful," said the guard bee and the honeybee. "They say there's a robber about." What do you guys think is the robber? Have you guessed, predicted? But the honeybee paid no attention. She crawled past the guard and into the hive. Inside were rows and rows of cells made of wax. Some were filled with honey, which the bees loved to eat. The bees had made the honey from nectar. "When did you find all this nectar?" the other bees asked. "Watch me dancing and you'll see," replied the honeybee. And she danced around and around to show them. Then she saw the queen bee in another part of the hive. The queen was busy laying eggs, one egg in each cell. Each egg would hatch into a baby bee called a larva. Some of her other eggs had already hatched. One larva had just become a full-grown bee. The honeybee was watching the new bee as it crawled out of its cell. Suddenly she heard a terrible noise. "Grrr! A robber!" cried the honeybee. This one opens like this. Okay, let's find out who's the robber. There he is. It was a bear trying to break in and steal all the honey. "Grrr!" he growled as he scratched at the tree. The guard bee hadn't seen him, but the honeybee had. He's trying to get all the honey. Bears love honey. Out flew the little honeybee and stung the big bear right in the nose. "Ouch!" yelled the bear. That was a good idea for the bee to do, wasn't it? "Ouch! Ouch!" howled the bear again as more bees rushed out to sting the honey robber, and the bear ran away as fast as he could. The queen, the eggs, the larva, the bees, and the honey were safe again. In the hive inside the old hollow tree was all quiet. It was time to rest. Tomorrow would be another busy day. There's your author, Eric Carle. If you like this book, he has a lot of other books he's written. He's a fantastic author. Well, I hope you enjoyed our story today, and I hope I will see you very soon. Take care and stay well. Bye, kindergarten.